all up in your area. We about to do the damn thing. Let's do this though. Got a little bit of hold on. Yeah. Let me tell you, see what y'all think it is. See what y'all think it is. I'm gonna have to enlarge it. Get that out of here. Hold on. We almost there. Even if I have to restart, if I gotta restart the my desktop, I'll do it because I can't deal with any technical difficulty tonight. Let's do this. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this the daily, go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talk about being a cold fish, don't like to be touched tonight. That's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get Mism show. Pretty petty Tuesday. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. So let's get this thing started. Hold on. I had something for you. I have something for y'all. I ain't have nothing. But since wait a minute. Let me get my browser right. Let me get my browser right. I ain't gonna panic. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna turn out all right. We got a little bit of delay. This is what happens when you leave your PC on all day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna restart it because I gotta make sure that everything is good for later on, for when people call and all of that. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling today? How did your day go? How you feeling? Tonight on the Daily Go Get Mism show, we are talking about when they don't like to be touched. Do you know anybody who does not like to be touched? There are plenty of people in this world that really don't like to be touched. I mean, literally do not like people putting their hands on them. You know, it's bigger than, thwarting the efforts of people who are touchy-feely or whatever. Some people just don't really like, people to not only crowd their space or not crowd their space, but they don't really like to be touched. And when you come in, if you're an affectionate type of person and you are attracted to somebody who really doesn't show open displays of affection or really doesn't really like to be touched a whole lot, there are plenty of women that I know that only really like to be touched by their man. They don't mind being touched by the one man that they are involved with, that they really love, that they feeling like that. But as far as, being that type of person at work, you know how people be like, hey girl, what's going on? How you feeling? Let me hug you. Nah, they like, nah, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Keep your hands off me. And and that might actually spill over into not just men, but women also. Like, they don't want nobody putting their hands on them. Like, yo, just, we good and everything, but don't touch. No toca, okay? No toca, 454. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. If you keep your hands to yourself, everything will be okay. Now, the question really becomes, are these types of people, are they cold fish? Are they non-affectionate?
Okay, so a new ridiculous.
No. Hold on. No. We not doing none of that. We not doing none of that. All that's got to go. See, do we have the show up? All right, wait a minute. Just give me, because I had to restart my PC. Okay. Get the sound down on that. All right, now I'm gonna go over here, and then I can play for y'all what I wanted to play for y'all in the beginning. So let me get this together, and we be all right. Okay, come on, let's go. Wait a minute, no. Now, why don't I hear any sound?
If you can't hear me respond on a link
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me start it from the beginning. Let me start it from the beginning. Let's do it like this.
Let's get into a little something. Let's go.
See what y'all think about this. Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
PC is probably still warming up. What up, my peoples? What up, y'all? Daily Go Getimism Show. Personally, I can get into this. What? Bring in the Tams. What? Yeah. What? Fudge Anamates. Vanessa Claire. Let me see. John. What up? Ant 777, my dude. That's what's up, man. Thanks for coming through. Yeah. Denal Kinsella. Yeah, nobody hates you here, Vanessa. All right. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. All right. So let's get into this thing. What did y'all think? What did y'all think? I see y'all might have been a little bit distracted by, I don't know, the show. But what y'all think? I wanted to play that as the intro, coming straight out the gate. But as y'all can see, my PC was acting a little funny. It was acting a little funny, so it goes the way it goes. But let's go. So, people who don't like to be touched. What's up with people who don't like to be touched? Y'all have anybody in your family, in your friend circle, at work, anywhere that you go? If you're the type of person that's really touchy-feely, if you're the type of person that is used to open displays of affection, or if you're just like the type of person that likes to comfort people, a touch from somebody, it doesn't always have to be an embrace. Sometimes if it's been such a long time since you've been touched by anybody, and I mean just physically touched by anybody, somebody just putting their hands on you might wake you up. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like this is a good look right here. You know what I'm saying? So what is, just put the app up. I got to make sure y'all can call in. This thing, we getting real funny here. We getting real funny. Hold on. All right, let's go here. Okay, let me get that together. Two-factor thing. right. We about to get on in here. Got to make sure y'all be able to call in. We do take calls. This is a totally interactive show, and it's also a totally uncensored show. You know, you can say it the way you mean it here. You know what I'm saying? We have no restrictions on how you get busy. So why isn't the app signing in? Hold on. Come on, go. We're not doing that. We already signed in here. All right. Where is the app? Oh, hell no. What did I just do? Nah. No. Escape that. Okay. There's some weirdo stuff going on. Okay. The way this thing, come on, let me move that. All right. We're good. I don't like the way, I'm trying to drag it. And it's not letting me drag it the way I like to drag it. But it's okay now. It's okay. All right. My man, Jeff Guapo, what's going on? What up, my dude? Good to see you here. Good to see you. And yeah, Vanessa, you could definitely call in 267-874-1949. We could talk about it. Nobody should feel like everybody hates them or whatever. I mean, you know, a lot of times when you hear that somebody talk like that or somebody express something like that, it almost sounds like they're joking. And if you're not joking, if you're dead serious, you know, there are people here who can help you. But we're talking about people who don't like to be touched. People who don't like to be touched. What do y'all know about not liking to be touched? What do you know about not liking to be touched? Let me see. Not liking to be touched. There are people here people in this world that really just don't appreciate anybody putting their hands on them. You know? Let me see. Oh, Fudge Animate says, no, they just show affection in other ways. Well, that's something that needs to be, that's something that needs to be talked about, because we need to find out if the ways of showing affection other than touching or whatever are sufficient enough for the situation that you're in. Like what might be good for one person in a situation might not be good for the other person in the situation, or another person that's in the situation. And if two people aren't really on the same page, it can cause a whole lot more problems. And there are two things I feel like in life that you really don't want to have problems with, or that will really suck up all of your positive energy. One of those things is problems in your relationship or your marriage. You could call them familial problems. The other one is problems at work. Now, the problems at work are totally in our control. A lot of times we feel like those problems aren't under our control because we have to deal with coworkers, we have to deal with supervisors, managers, owners, and, you know, whoever is at work with us. So we feel like since we can't control how other people act, we can't control that situation. But the fact that we took the job in the first place lets you know that we have total control, because we can always look for another job and find a better situation, or a situation that suits us a little bit better. So, but you don't want to have problems when you come through the door and where you go to make your money. Now, that's my opinion. Maybe other people feel like, well, you know, there are bigger fish to fry out here. There are other things out here that you could be worried about, and there are. But as far as I'm concerned, you don't want problems in your relationship, because that's where your heart lies. And that's where a lot of your emotional time is spent. And you don't want problems at work because that's how you make a living. That's your lifestyle. That's what allows you to be able to afford things. So, you don't want problems like that. You don't want problems like that or there. So when we're talking about, somebody not liking to be touched, like if you want to get next to somebody, or you just sometimes when you haven't been touched or been around in an affectionate situation in a long time, somebody might touch you. It's like, what the? It might startle you a little bit, but it might actually feel good. But if you're the type of person that doesn't like to be touched, then you may actually tense up and it may put you in fight or flight mode. And you don't want that. You don't want that. All right. Okay. Okay. Major Chip Hazard says we need the sound for it. We need the sound for it to be working. I'm lost. Scrap Row Records was good. Windsor Family was good, man. Jeff Watbo says it depends on the person. If you gotta wind down from the day, it's a difference. Well, we're really talking about people who don't like to be touched, period. Like that's just not their thing. So when you start talking about other ways to show affection other than touching, first we have to identify what those ways are. Now, I do believe that people can not really appreciate being touched by everybody, but they can still be affectionate with the person that they want to show affection to. They can be close to who they want to be close to. So that kind of, that switches around the dynamics of a situation. But what if the person that you're dealing with really doesn't like to be touched and is somewhat of a cold fish? Now, people get in situations, like I know plenty of men have gotten into situations with beautiful women who really weren't all that much attracted to them, or had been through traumatic situations that really made it hard for them to get comfortable around even the man that they have decided to be with. There's trust involved, and in the absence of trust and possibly the absence of attraction, because I think it's a little harder to reject the advances of somebody that you're really attracted to. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to search for a reason to not let them touch you, let them hug you, hug you from the back. You know what I'm saying? Nuzzle up, get up under you while you watching TV on the couch or something. So there are different levels, I think, of this not wanting or not liking to be touched thing. It may not be all cookie cutter, like it's just one thing. But once you find out probably where the go button is and where the affectionate button is, or where the now you can touch me button is, things will probably get a little bit better. But what if it takes you too long to find it? Or if it never got there? This is one of the reasons why when I hear men talk about like they like women who make them wait, like that Steve Harvey thing, the whole 90-day rule before they have sex. All right, forget about sex. But remember sex at the same time. Forget about it and remember it at the same time. Keep it in the back of your mind, but don't let it rule your mind right now. If you think a woman has virtue because she makes you wait for everything or pay for everything, because in your mind you believe that if she makes me wait, that means she made everybody else wait. And that's not necessarily true. But in your mind, that's what you've been conditioned to think. Like the mama told you, don't be messing around with them fast girls. Your daddy might have even told you, yeah, go ahead and stick and move where you want to stick and move. But when it comes to the woman that you're going to have in your house, the one that you're going to have children with, the one that you want to spend all your money on, you make sure that she's the type of person that makes you wait. Now, the problem that I have with that is that type of teaching, that type of conditioning can also make you concentrate on what somebody has done before, or the people who have come before you, instead of concentrating on what's going on with y'all right now. Because where y'all are right now is going to be the starting point that's going to take y'all to wherever y'all going to go. So it can either take you to forever, or it can take you to your first argument, your first disagreement, your first hiccup. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, so if you're dealing with a woman who is used to making you wait, not giving you no ass every time anytime you want it, even though you might not be poking on her every time she turns around, but she's the type that don't really give it up, for lack of a better term. She don't really give it up. The thing is, and the problem is, she may not have given it up to somebody else, and she ain't giving it up to you. But you don't know if she gave it up to somebody else. You don't know. I think everybody runs into somebody that they just find to be irresistible. I think everybody finds that, oh my God, niggas be at work all day like, oh, I can't wait to get home to shorty. Oh, my dick is hard right now. My dick is hard right now. My dick is hard right now. I'ma send her a text, because as soon as I get home, I'ma break her neck. She ain't gotta go down, but we gonna mess around. Put the kids to bed right now, because I'm down. Yeah, and I gotta lay you down, baby. Gotta bend you over, baby. Gotta get in it. It's crazy. All day long, I'm at work, and I be thinking about leaving early, taking off my shirt. And I don't want to hear nothing the boss say, because I'm trying to get that vaginal sauce today. And it can't wait not another minute. I mean, not another minute. Like, high five, the shit is live. And every time I think about my baby, she looks so goddamn good. It's driving a nigga crazy. And I want to get next to her, but I can't even just touch her. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody gets that one joint. That one. Yeah, everybody get that one. Everybody gets that one, right? So what happens when you get the one that don't like to be touched? She bad in the motherfucker, bad in the motherfucker, bad in the motherfucker. She got the bow and the boom, and I can't wait to get her inside the room and zoom, zoom, zoom. But she's kind of stingy with the poom. Ain't trying to give it up real soon. And I'm reading real soon. I've waited 90 days, waited 180 days. Goddamn, 360 days. What the hell is going on? I shouldn't have to wait. Because once you get used to waiting, dog, you're going to be waiting for that. Yeah, I was just saying. You might be dealing with a woman with a plan. She working her man, but she ain't giving her man no work. She working him, but she ain't giving up no work. So what the guan? What the guan do? My man Art of Mine 559 was good. How you feeling, my dude? Good to see me some you. Word up. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Share the show. So subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Get 'Em Business Show. I'm your host on 752. You know what I'm saying? And tonight we're talking about people who don't like to be touched. Dealing with a cold fish. Y'all, if for those of y'all who don't know the terminology, a cold fish is a woman, normally a woman who's frigid. She don't, you know what I mean? She's not very affectionate. Here you are, married to the chick, been going with her for a good while, and she ain't chiming. She like, well, you can get some like once a month. Even that once a month, I might front. Acting like my period been on for like 32 days. That's a long month, can't front. So you chose a woman, and you figure after she gets comfortable with you, because you believe in your woman, right? So you're gonna work with her. You're gonna work with her till you can twerk with her. You're gonna work with her until you can twerk with her. But she ain't twerking, and this ain't working. I'm like, baby, I ain't gotta touch you for you to twerk. Just go ahead, give me a little something. Cold fish. And cold fish can come in different forms. They might give it up, but they may only give it up one way. Like, the position or the style that you like to do it, she might not like to do it. And she might be staunch and like, you might not be the type that has to get head every time, but you want a little head sometimes. She might be like, no, my mouth ain't no toilet. My mouth ain't no toilet. I'm not doing that. And there have been plenty of men that married a woman that would not put her. I mean, when you really think about it, like, wait a minute. So let me get this straight. She wasn't sucking no dick, and you wifed her. I guess you figured after y'all get married, it would be safe for her to suck a dick, right? Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you, my dude. Sometimes you get the bear, and sometimes the bear gets you. What you? I don't mean to laugh at you, but hey, it's real shit. Stacy White, what's going on, man? How you doing? And Jen Ramirez, what's going on? ¿Cómo está, Jen? ¿Cómo está, Jen? Donnell Kinsella says women are looking for men who make them wait. Women are looking for men who make them wait. I mean, is that a fact? They're looking for men who don't give up no dick. Like yo, ma. Oh. You know what I mean? My body is my temple, and my man is my steeple, and I don't just be putting my point in anybody. I don't know if that's what you meant by that, if you meant that they're looking for men who will allow them to make the man wait. I don't know if that's what you meant. You can always give a little clarity. You know what I'm saying? A little clarity. Ant 777 says your reaction to touch. I guess it all depends on what mood you on. Well, what if you're dealing with a person that never seems like they're in the mood? Have any men in here ever dealt with a woman that they felt like they had to talk into having sex every time they had sex? Like they had to. It's like you basically in beg mode. She keeping you in beg mode every time. Like what are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? What we doing? My people, Spartacus is all up in the house. What's going on? He says, shit, 9 days seems too long. You ain't never done lie. Guadalupe Lopez. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. And Sarah Brutus. Could it be from her insecurities? Yes. It could be from her insecurities. It could be from her. It could be a fear factor. She may have had a deeply, tragically emotional past. There can be a whole lot of things that may not come out through communication because it may be too painful. Sometimes people have a strange way of communicating Sometimes people communicate by asking the questions that they want, seeking out the answers that they need. And some people just wait around like hunters, hoping that that the answer will just fall out of the sky, or that they'll be able to bear witness to the answers instead of verbal communication. So you have verbal communication, you have nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication can sometimes take a lot longer because you have to be there to kind of witness what happens. Verbal communication can sometimes be unreliable because people might tell you differently than what they're really feeling or what really happened. So I don't want this to seem too confusing, but if you ever been in a situation like this, you were probably confused yourself and looking for answers. So there may not be any right answers. There may not be any wrong answers. But at the end of the day, are you getting what you are looking for? Are you getting what you need or not? Now, you may be sacrificing yourself because you're waiting for somebody to give you something that you need and they are not providing it. And then we ain't talking about money. We're talking about people who don't like to be touched. Like, yo, don't, don't stand so close to me. Don't stand so close to me. That's that old Police. Remember the Police? My man Sting got my cow bones on, y'all. Had to make sure I put my uniform on. We took off without me putting my uniform on. You know, I got to put my uniform on. Y'all get to put on y'all. These are genuine cow bones for those of y'all who haven't been here before. Cow bone necklaces, and you get to pick which one you're going to put on, and you are going to put them on. So do you want the one on the left? Nice, good pattern. Yeah, looks nice, clean, good stuff. Or the one in the middle? People like that, has that Aztec feel. You know what I mean? Very, very ethnic, cultural. Or the one on the right? Good, dark accents, look good. Well made, very well made. Genuine cow bone. Which one? Cheryl Halsey says the middle. All right, where y'all at with it? So this is the one that's in the middle. What y'all think? Stacy White says middle. Spartacus says the second one you put on yourself, that one's fire. Yeah, y'all can't get that one. Y'all can't get that one. All right, TK Wright says middle. Middle is gonna be. We got 3 for the middle. Sorry, Jen. There are no losers here because everybody gonna look good. We all gonna look real good. You know what I'm saying? Gonna look real good. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get this thing right. Let me get it right. All right. Let me give y'all the ocular proof. Let me give you the ocular proof that you was here. Oh shit. All right. Looking good. Look at that. Look at that. Looking good. Ladies, y'all looking beautiful, looking pretty, looking gorgeous, looking sweet, looking sexy, looking elegant. Brothers, you're looking handsome. You're looking suave. You're looking debonair. You're looking smooth. You got your soft stuff on. Look, you got the gaiters on. You see the gaiters? This is the gaiters. They down here. They like right there. You see them gaiters? They got the good Crocs. You got the good Crocs. No. You can't wear the ostrich. You know, we got the Crocs. We got the good Crocs. You know what I mean? These Crocs for the lion. They for the lion. They won. Poor kitty. It's good. All right. We good? All right. We all suited up. We are talking about when someone doesn't like to be touched, dealing with somebody that doesn't like to be touched. Don't get off me. Damn, babe, I'm just, you know what I mean? Listen, I just want to touch you. I just want to hold you. I just want to get next to you. You treat me like the nasty boy at work. I ain't the nasty boy at work. I'm not the boy with the BO down in the mail room, always trying to holler at you, trying to find a way to come up to the office. You work in the mail room, son. Stay ass down in the mail room. You know the mail room cats always trying to get some ass. Yo, shout out to you know it's true. Them warehouse cats and the mail room cats always try to get some ass. I work in the mail room. I just try to get some boom boom to work in the mail room. I'm getting with Shorty upstairs real soon, yo. She working requisitions. I'm trying to put her in position to be able to hit. Oh shit! And when she comes down to drop off the mail, I'll be trying to send a little something that won't fail. But she ain't trying to see it, not for now. But I'm going to show her how we can be like up and really down. Down like a submarine, keep your shit clean. I'm down to do anything for it, yeah, I mean. It ain't gonna stop once I let it pop. I ain't trying to pop like the rubber, but I'm trying to be no other than her man. She says she got a man at home, and I don't know if he really getting it. Cause she looking, sitting it like, what's going on, baby girl? Yo, I'm trying to do something that's gonna change your world. I'm trying to get all in you and next to you. It ain't all about the sex, but I gotta have you next. You remind me of my ex, but much better. I think she was kind of dry. You look much wetter. Can I make a little appointment with you? Can I have a little date and something to do? What? All right. Okay. Okay. I reloaded. Okay. I reloaded. Okay. All right. What we doing? All right. Don Kinsella says, are they heavy? Y'all should know. Let me see. You feel that? Nathan Smith says, did you buy those in Hawaii? No, these are custom made. You cannot find these in stores. You cannot find these in a boutique. You cannot find these anywhere. We designed these. Okay. Danelle Kinsella says, women all over the country are now giving it up after seeing that picture. Well, let's give it up. I hope we can prove that that's true. Yeah, cowbell. Yeah, cow. Yeah, cow. Yeah. I hope they're giving it up now. But it's not about giving it up. I mean, we're talking about somebody that you can't even touch. Now, if we say that there are other ways to be affectionate besides touching, and I believe that they are, but they're probably verbal. So can you imagine somebody talking all of this old crazy, lovey-dovey, sexy shit to you, but they don't want, no, no, ow. No, I mean, there are ways that you can be affectionate because they may not like to be touched all the time. But they might have like 5 kids. Like somebody been touching you, ma. Somebody, you can't. Hey, yo. Hey, for real, son. You got 5 kids. You don't like to be touched. Maybe they've drained your touch meter. You've been touched too much. Perhaps. TK writes a t-shirt and panties on Donnell. They're ready. Sarah Bruder says the only thing I can think is that she's not really into the person or she's insecure in herself. I mean, there can be a lot going on, but I think you're on the right track that it does have to be something psychological. But probably all of y'all have dealt with somebody that wasn't all the way there, maybe a little bit touched, a little bit crazy, definitely off kilter, off center. You know what I mean? Different, batshit crazy. It's not always about stalking and acting a fool and doing things that are embarrassing. Sometimes you have to deal with. I'm going to say this, and I hope I'm not offending anybody. But when you're dealing with somebody, I'm not. You know what? I'm going to be extra careful with this. Extra careful. I'm going to say like this. If you are dealing with a person that has issues about being touched or issues related to touching or whatever, you probably have to handle them with the care and the patience that you would probably show to a child that was autistic or, some type of that had some kind of special problem, or whether it's mental retardation, whether it's cerebral palsy, whatever. In those situations, there will be lots of love there, but you also have to treat them differently. You have to have way more patience. You have to have way more understanding. and you have to keep your positivity up at all times because any slippage can be draining. Now, I'm not saying that a person that doesn't like to be touched is retarded or remedial in any type of way. But the care that you may have to put into them and the patience that you may have to show them may be akin to that. So you might have to check yourself to find out if you really built for this situation. Like, are you ready? Are you ready? Because they may be beautiful. They may be smart. They may have a lot of redeeming qualities, but they also have some other things going on that you may not be really ready for. And you may have to get ready. You may have to get ready. Jeff Guapo says the cowbell is insane. That's what's up, man. Guadalupe. Wait, hold on. Guadalupe says, one time I took a girl to the store, and on the way home, my elbow touched hers and she got all mad. Well, I touched her. When I touched her again, she was shoplifting. They just tweaking it. The hell? So, but there's some say it's a wait a minute, but there's some that say it's a way to overdo. I don't know. Wait a minute. Then it says stimulate the mind. Okay. Guadalupe says true. Some say they're going to do everything, but then they act like that. Okay, hold on. We have a caller. Hold on. We're going to take the call. Caller with the last number is 1132. Hold on just a second. Hold on, I got you. All right. Sarah Buddha says, nah, they just not that person, not into that person, period. You really can't speak for everybody. I can understand why you would say that, though. And there's a part of me that definitely agrees with you, but I just know that there are special situations that require, there was a time in my life when I would have called somebody stupid for hanging in there with somebody who doesn't seem like they are really feeling them. But there are a lot of things that other people do that I wouldn't consider for myself. And I can't always discount that. And I can't say that my way is the best way. Because if they're feeling it the way that they're feeling it, hey, everybody doesn't need the same things. And sometimes some people are happy with the journey that they're on, even if it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere to somebody else. But I understand what you're saying. Okay, wait a minute. All right. Jen says, hard day at work, bad mood. Yes, don't touch me. Duly noted there, Jen. Duly noted. Don't touch. Don't touch. All right. Elliot Ness wouldn't crack those untouchables. Oh, man. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Spot of Tea. What up, Spot of Tea? Thanks for coming through. TK Wright says, often it's a trauma response with women. I don't think there's any way to deny that. And let me see. Spot of Tea says, my little milk dud head looking brother. Man, y'all be I ain't mad at it though. Donnell says, you would need a girl on the side while working on them. You might. Because you might not be in all the way. If you're the type of person that, but you still have to show that patience. Because even if you have a chick on the side, like you may be waiting the wife to join up, or to solidify the position until they show and prove that they really ready for this whole workout. Because if she don't like to be touched during the courting stage, like I'm trying to court you, shorty. I'm old school, baby. I'm trying to court you. I'm out here trying to court this bitch. She acting uncourtable. Why I can't court you? You said I could court you. You're not a court. What's up? You're not a court. I'm trying to court you. I don't know who courted you last, but I ain't him. I court like this. Luke Estrada says, good message. New listener. Good looking. New listener. What? What we got? I said, yeah, that's how I said new listener. Will you subscribe? Will you make yourself part of the team? Be live. I hope so. Good looking out. Thanks for coming through. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Son752, aka Omar, with the and we are talking about dealing with a person, people who don't like to be touched, and sometimes a cold fish. The fish is cold. It's so frigid. The frigid. All right, hold on. The single blackjack dealer says, wait a minute. Said, I'm traumatized by this show. I'm going back to the blackjack table. Stay a little while. Hold on. If you stay a little while, hold on. We play a little try. Stay a little. Don't be traumatized. Look in your eyes. I said, don't be traumatized. For you, I got a little surprise. Don't be traumatized. Yo, listen to you realize, don't be traumatized. Everything is gonna be all right because you the prize. Everything is gonna be okay. You think it ain't. Hey, I'm gonna say a little something this way. Now you can act like my display ain't ready for you, but today is your day. If you hang around for a few more minutes, I can best believe that you're gonna be into it, and everything is gonna flow like fluid. And everything is gonna be okay, and I knew it. All right. Okay, hold on. All right. So, all right, I'm going to say, wait. Let me just read these last comments, and then we're going to go to the caller. All right, Sarah Brewer says, uncourtable. That's right, she's uncourtable. She don't know how to court. Family must not have been from down south. She don't know nothing about courting. Lucas Ryder says, always sub, you know it. That's what I'm talking about. Good looking. Donnell says, when they show you who they are, believe them. Definitely. Honk Sports, what up? What up, man? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. And Lucas Strada says, great way to end the day right. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's what's up. No, Kenzo says, as a kid, I played the spoons. Mother took away one spoon. Oh, man. Let me see. What's that? NTL says, what topic for call-ins? The topic is people who don't like to be touched. People who don't like to be touched and the cold fish. All right. Caller with the last number is 1132. Welcome to the Daily Go Get It Mism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
Hello.
Hello to you.
How are you doing?
Feeling like a real man should. How are you doing?
I'm good. I called on this topic because I think I need some answers. So I called on the topic. I seen my mother be a cold fish, and literally a cold fish. I couldn't understand it because she never had no problem getting a man and keeping one. And I'm like, well, why you got a man? You can't let him touch you. And I do believe she went through something. She wasn't slow and she wasn't retarded, but she did experience something, you know. So I didn't understand.
Hold on just a second. Hold on a minute.
You have a call from.
We don't want to do that. All right. Just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Caller with the last number is 2687. Hold on just a second. All right. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Yes. I believe she went through something. What I loved about my mama, I'm not being biased or nothing. My mother was upcoming. She was truthful about everything. Either you liked it or you didn't. And I love honesty. You know, she was really true. But when it came to her with that, I didn't understand that. Nah, she wasn't no angel, but she wasn't the devil either, you know. So I could take that from my mom. She was very truthful. I got a lot of stuff from her. That's one thing I do not want to have from her. Being a cold fish.
Now wait a minute. When you say hold on. When you say your mom was a cold fish, what's your definition of a cold fish?
She didn't let no man touch her. I didn't see her. She had boyfriends, but I seen her. They tried to get affectionate around her, not in front of me.
Oh,
she didn't do that. She didn't do that, but she made sure she kept one. Her and my friend kept them in. I'm like, y'all need to heal. Y'all be getting these men. They be keeping them, you know. So, but it was cold, and I didn't understand what's the point of having a relationship and you cold like that? I don't want that. Yeah.
No, I can understand that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I thought you was going to, give the wrong definition of a cold fish. Yeah, that's pretty chilly. And
not this time. I didn't do it this time. I experienced it up close and personal.
Yeah. So okay. So, and you said that she always kept a man, even though she didn't like to be touched and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, she always kept a man. And they always gave her something. It wasn't no bum man. They always gave her something. But some of the men that she had, I didn't like because I'm a package deal. You know, it got so bad where, the men she was getting, they didn't accept me. And I'm like, that's not the one for you, Mom. But she didn't hear it. She didn't hear it. But she was a cold fish. So I don't know what was going on there. I don't want that. Because I don't want to be married to somebody that I can't be intimate with.
Okay. Well, do you think it's possible that your mom may have been more intimate or less cold fishy behind closed doors?
She probably was behind closed doors, but I don't think it was that much popping off because I was looking at my mom. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be thinking kids don't watch what you doing.
Right.
We watch. I watch. Okay. I watch and I put, I like listening to she had cooking and stuff. Because I wanted to know I ain't going to get caught up in the streets, but I ain't had no business doing it, but I did.
Okay.
I did though, but she that's what I'm saying. I didn't say she didn't get it on behind the scenes. I didn't say all that. But when you have a relationship and you like each other and you feeling each other, you gonna let him touch you.
Yeah. What did you think that maybe she didn't want to be touched when you were around as a way to protect you?
I don't think that was the case.
No.
That was the case.
Let me ask you this: Were you allowed to have boyfriends when you were a teenager?
I don't know. I was sickly, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I was, but I didn't go that route. I didn't start dating or seeing anybody till I was 21.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you kind of a late bloomer. You never had a boyfriend as a teenager?
Nope. I was real late blooming everything.
So let me get this
That's
straight.
just developing. I
Wait.
developed really quick when I was young.
So you had a body, but you ain't had no boyfriend until you was 21?
No, I know. 21. I was 21. I had my first boyfriend, and my first experience was 21 and everything. My friends and stuff was dating, but that wasn't the case for me.
Okay. All right. And it was just because you were sick, or that just wasn't your thing?
I believe it was because of my health issues. I didn't pursue nothing. I didn't allow nobody to pursue me because of my health. I was watching out for my health. I was very sickly. And I know the reason why. I could get a man, but sometimes he don't stay with me because he's not strong enough to deal with what's going on with me. I know that's the reason why. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. It has to do with my health issues.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you so when you weren't dating, before you were dating, did you weren't resistant to being touched or anything though, right?
Was I what? Repeat that?
Were you resistant to being touched? Like, would you all right.
If I'm with somebody, which I didn't have that many boyfriends and whatnot, if I'm with that person, I'm in with that person. I ain't got time to be playing no games.
So even though you didn't have no boyfriend or nothing like that, ain't no bad little boy come along and try to like palm your ass or nothing like that?
Oh yeah, I had that, but that was it. And I didn't, I tried not to put myself in that position because I knew what it was about.
Okay, but if like a boy palmed your ass, which nowadays would be sexual assault, but back then it was just copping a feel. So
that was it.
If
that
a boy, hold on, let me ask you this question. You don't know what I'm saying. Like with a boy, when and if a boy palmed your ass or felt your butt and ran or something like that, was you mad about it? Did you say like, yo, that wasn't bad? When I get 21, I'm a really let him grab my ass.
I don't know. I thought when they did that they liked me, but that was just all it was.
All right.
So like I said, I focus on me, and guys like to play a lot of games, mind games, and I've been going through this for all my life. So I'm not like, I'm not a cold fish. I'm really curious who I let in my circle. Because I don't need nobody touching me and playing games with my mind, and then it ain't gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. So following your mom's example and coming up out of that or whatever, you said that you didn't want to follow the same example. You didn't want to be like a cold fish woman. You wanted to be more affectionate with your man when you started dating and stuff like that.
Yeah, I believe I broke that because I'm very affectionate, I'm very romantic, and I'm not nothing like my mom, and I didn't even see that coming from my mom.
Okay.
None of that kind of stuff.
But your mom was always, your whole life that you knew her, she always played like the cold fishy type.
Yeah, she always had a boyfriend, but she was always a cold fish. So I'm like, why is they pursuing with my mama? She ain't letting them do nothing. And I always had to have a robe on. I got something about that. To this day, I do not like robes.
Oh, robes. You mean like a house coat?
A house coat, yeah. I don't wear one because my mama always had a man. And I do not wear no house coat to this day because she always had. I wanted to be free. It was just me and my mom.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, so you couldn't. Yeah. Oh, so you couldn't like really, relax and walk around the house like, I don't know, just something skimpy on or whatever because it was a man.
Exactly. I couldn't be me. I had to always have a robe on, and I'm like, And that's what I didn't understand. So like I said, she was always, I think that I kind of know my mama just like I know she know me. And my mama wasn't, it's something that she had went through. And I don't believe that she was always a loosey goosey in the background, I'm not trying to say, oh, my mama, she didn't do it. Yeah, she did it because I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying I actually seen a cold fish and my mama was one of them.
Okay, but you didn't follow that example.
No, I didn't. Not that. No, I didn't. And then I really didn't experience nothing like she has. No.
Have you ever been with a man or in a relationship type of situation where you weren't as attracted to him as he might have been to you?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. That's my problem. I told you I would end up liking a guy before more than he like me. And when I'm with that person, I get that person attention. I put my all into it. I ain't got time to be playing no games. That's not me.
Okay.
And then I'm a late bloomer. So I didn't, for me, like I said, I didn't have that many guys, boyfriends, nothing like that. But once I do get them, I ain't got time to be playing mind games.
Okay, cool.
I don't need no man making me work hard for it either. I don't like that.
No, I can understand that. I mean, when you with somebody, you want to make sure that they are into you. I mean, that's the least you could ask for, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But I had to call in because I didn't understand that. So I don't know. I just didn't understand certain things about my mom. But I know she went through something, but she was the most transparent. And the only thing you could do is you could either like the truth or you don't like the truth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But on the other hand, my dad was such a hypocrite and a hoe. So I like my mother's style and I like what she did. I respect her for it. I love her for it. And I don't even know if I could have been half of the mother that she was to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, being a good parent doesn't necessarily have anything to do with being a good lover or wife. So
my mother was only married for 4 months. I didn't say she was a good wife.
No. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that she was married either. I'm just saying the two things don't necessarily have anything to do with each other. That's all.
Yeah, she was good in a lot of things, but when it comes to relationship things, I think she was even good. I don't even know how she kept a man because, like I said, she didn't show none of that stuff in front of me. Maybe they showed how they're supposed to treat a woman. I've seen that offhand, so that's one reason why I called my stepdad, because he would give her money and didn't have money to me. I thought that was a good person to have around, but she really didn't care for him. She was like, that's the worst one.
Okay.
I was like, oh. Mm. So I don't, I'm learning, but I'm not trying to give up, and I'm learning, but I'm not a cold fish. I don't think I am.
Well, it doesn't sound like you need to give up. But listen, I have another call on the line. I want to take that call, but I want to thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. You have a good night.
Bye-bye. You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Good stuff right there. Caller with the last number is 2687. I want to thank you for holding. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you. Thanks again for holding. I appreciate it. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
What's going on, son? This is Jeff Wapo.
What up? What's going on, my dude?
I'm chilling, happening with the chat here.
All right. So what's on that brain of yours?
Just to break this down real quick, just to ask you, is this really referring to women correctly being a cold fish, not being attracted to the man that she's dealing with?
Wait a minute, say that again.
Is this referring to women that's dealing with the man and she's not actually just attracted to him?
Well, there are different ways to be like what somebody would call a cold fish. Like, in my opinion, or my definition of a cold fish is just somebody who really doesn't show a lot of affection, don't really like to have sex. Maybe there's some trauma related to it, or they just, that's just not their thing. For whatever reason it is, when they man is trying to get next to them, they not really trying to do it. They might give out sex like most people give strangers $100 bills. That shit don't happen a lot. You know what I mean? Like you may not have given nothing to the homeless, and man, it's been a minute. She definitely don't have the soup kitchen going on.
So that's if she owe you, she owe you.
Yeah.
If she like you, she like you. It ain't that hard.
Well, yeah. Normally when a woman is digging you, you ain't really gotta. If she like you and you've been,
exactly.
She normally gonna come after you. Like, yo, what time you get off work? You said you get off at this time. Now you only live this far away from the crib. I'm already there. Like, yo, shorty, you don't even. What you mean you there? Well, I'm in the house. I didn't give you a key. Don't worry about it. I know the landlord. I'm here anyway. I'm here. So when you get here, I'll be here. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. But yeah. So yeah, when you're dealing with a cold fish, when you're dealing with a woman that, and it doesn't. This conversation doesn't necessarily have to apply to only women, because there might be some. Look on TV. We had Mr. Roper on Three's Company. We had Al Bundy on Married with Children. We had some men on TV that didn't like give out no dick. Like, yo, man. And the women that played their wives on the TV shows was always kind of cute. Like Al ain't never want to get pegged. No, you know what I mean? How come every other man went to get pegged to D? Al wouldn't get nothing. Come on, Al. You know what I mean? Wow. It can't be all that bad. It can't be. So,
That's the thing I always say, if someone does have trauma, you gotta get help. You gotta go to therapy. You gotta get it together. You gotta get your self-confidence up. Protect yourself, be ready. But understand that not everybody after you.
Yeah.
You can't just live like that forever. Everybody goes through things.
That's true.
Not downplaying nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. I mean, and when you talk about going to therapy, some people get mad just because you even suggested that. The people who need therapy the most be the most resistant to it. You know what I mean? It'd be the ones with the easy to fix problems that be down to go to therapy all the time. Like, yeah, I gotta go back. You know what I mean? But the ones who need it the most, they'd be like, hey, ain't nothing wrong with me, something wrong with you. You know what I mean? You're always trying to judge somebody. I'm like, shorty, you eating dog food out the dog. I mean, you don't know what they make that with, because it got food, it got meat in it just like we eat. Like, all right, man. Listen, man. listen. We ain't gonna be doing that. Hold on a second. Let me,
You have a call.
Okay. So the caller that's on the caller with the last number is 4828. I'm going to take your call in just a minute. I had to place you on hold, but we good. So I gotta switch the joint real quick, because this new phone service be trying to give out the name. I'm like, no, we ain't doing it. You gotta turn this volume down. Like, I gotta find a way to disable that shit. Like, nah, man, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Like, no. All right, but yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, if you ever have an experience with a woman that's a cold fish, it'll probably have a big impact on you, because it's not easy to deal with a situation like that. It can be it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard and you hard.
It's hard.
Hold on, man. We
It's
get some
like
feedback
going through
right
a
there.
breakup.
Oh, what you say?
I said, it's like going through a breakup when y'all going heavy.
It is.
Getting the consistency.
It
And
is.
when y'all from the breakup is falling off.
And it's funny.
So
It's funny because some women will give up their ass even if they mad at you or even if y'all going through something. They like, yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that shit you did. I'm mad at you. And we about to break up. But come on over here. You know what I mean? Go ahead. You know, like, I mean, ain't no use in everybody suffering. And then you got some, you know, then there are some women that hold out for the, but it's, you know, anytime a person weaponizes their sex, because women and men do it, if they know that the other person really likes to have sex more than, and let me just put it this way, they both might like to have sex, but they recognize that one will do more in order to make it happen than the other one will do. You know what I mean? And they might use that against them. So that's how they get money and presents and maintain control. And many men embrace that situation. Like they want a chick who acts like that. I'm like, so you good with that? Get the fuck out of here, man. I wouldn't last 5 minutes. Like, yo, you bugging the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like that's not gonna work.
Not at all.
You know, so but yeah, dealing with a chick that's a cold fish. I'm like, listen, I got some vegetable oil, some olive oil, and a pan. I'm about to turn the heat up on that shit. This fish getting fried tonight. Ain't cold.
You gotta get cooked.
Right? We about to put some flour on this shit.
Yeah, that's okay. Stand the heat. They getting out the kitchen expeditiously.
Straight like that. So, you know, but I've heard certain men talk about this kind of shit. You know, like I know dudes who married or whatever or live with their girl talking about they haven't touched they woman in 6 months. All kinds of I'm like, say what?
That's crazy.
6 what? Like, dude,
going on over there,
right? And it's like it's gone so long that now that they used to the separation. So you basically living with somebody you separated from. I don't know.
That's why they have these quote unquote outside affairs and yada yada yada. Doing the do. Stepping outside their marriage, going against the whip, doing foul.
Well, as far as stepping outside your marriage is concerned, if you got to step outside your marriage in order to get some regular affection, I mean that's a deeper problem than a lot of people try to discount. Because you know some people will tell you, well, no, you should stick it, you should stick with it or hang in there no matter what or whatever. And okay, that's cool for you. But you can't tell somebody else what to do when they feel like they're in a hopeless situation. You know, you just can't.
Exactly what 224 said. Get a divorce.
You better do something. You know, because this thing ain't. This is not a live thing. This is not a good look. It's not a good situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
No, exactly. People get divorced all the time. You can just get a divorce. You can't give a kid back.
Yeah.
They just figured that one out. They had the kids first instead of the marriage. Oh no.
I heard a situation. Let me ask you this real quick.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about a married couple using condoms as a form of birth control?
Honestly, that's their business.
Huh?
That's their business, honestly.
Okay. I just wanted to know your opinion on it.
I honestly, it's kind of weird, but I mean, I get it, but it's like whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Do you feel the way about this yourself?
there are other forms of birth control out there. You know what I mean? Condoms are for dating. You know, like I just couldn't see, especially at my age, like putting latex between me and, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't care. Even if I was messing with somebody that was still of childbearing years, because some of these women be fertile all the way up until they're like 55. Like, yo, God ain't take them eggs yet. Like what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? But you know, you just never know. Some are built for the long haul, but the thing is, if a couple is using condoms, and I don't mean to say this in a sinister way, but if a couple is using condoms, that would be a really easy way for them to be able to cheat, because they would never be able to say, well, you don't use no condoms with me, so what are you doing with them? You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I use them with you. I use them with you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm only 24, so I ain't there yet. So
Right. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, there are other forms of birth control out there.
That's cool.
You know,
yeah, that's true. That is a good way to start cheating. We always use condoms.
Yeah, right.
That's some Christian shit.
Be like, yeah. So yo, I put your pants in the laundry the other day, and you had condoms in your pocket. Yeah, because I thought I was going to see you. I thought something was going to jump off. You came to pick me up for work. I thought someone was going to jump off in the park. Like, yo, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just think that there's certain things that people who are close to each other just don't really do. You know, like, even if y'all had 10 kids together, like, yo, like I said, there are other forms. You know what I mean? Maybe he can improve on his pullout game or something. I don't know. Do something, dog. You know, like, you know when it's coming, right? Like, it ain't like it sneak up on you. Like, yo, I nutted. I didn't even know. I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't.
Going on. See, now that you said what you said, I really retract my statement and say, yeah, that is very odd to me.
It is.
You shouldn't be doing that.
It is. If you marry, I mean, even if you living together, it's like, because you living together, it's pretty much like being married. The only thing that's missing is the legal part. Y'all sharing shit, y'all doing shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I shouldn't be engaged at that point if y'all living together.
Yeah.
You're not bullshitting.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, the only thing missing is the paper. The states say you can't just say I quit you. Other than that, y'all doing the same shit. Y'all love each other. Y'all do for each other. Y'all help each other out. Y'all gotta be there for each other and all that kind of shit. Y'all gotta keep everything in order. Y'all might have kids, you know, whether y'all have kids together or kids separately or whatever. Everything has to fall in line. Y'all gotta take care of that. So yeah. So like I said, even in a living together situation, it's like, y'all use what? Like y'all don't really go together, right? Y'all use condoms. I don't know. And I don't want to promote unsafe sex, but like I said, there are other forms of birth control. And if you worry about your man or your woman burning you, you definitely in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this you gonna burn me.
Yeah, you absolutely right. I ain't worry about you. I don't need to deal with you. You can always leave.
Right? Yo, I had sex with my girl. She gave me the itchies. Like the what, nigga? Like, come on, man.
That's true. Like, guys realize you don't really be nobody therapist. Girls too, you don't really be nobody therapist. You can leave. You don't have to stay with nobody. Get going. Do what you need to do.
Facts. So that's where we are with it. All right, man. Well, listen, thanks for calling. I appreciate you calling through. You have anything else you need to say before you go?
Peace, love to the show. Peace and love to you. Thank you for the invitation.
Yo, man, I appreciate you calling in. No doubt.
I'm gonna call in more.
Always love, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do? I'm gonna give a shout out to 224. He bugging out. We bugging out in the chat. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, and also Cheryl Halsey all day. Cheryl Halsey, thanks for coming through. And no way, talking crazy, Matt Greasy in the chat. It's all good. All right, we're gonna take the next caller. Before we take the next caller, please hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Get It Business Show. I'm your host on 752, and we are talking about don't like to be touched, use cold fish. Don't like to be touched. Maybe you a cold fish. Maybe you don't like to be touched. Don't like the itch. I understand you don't like the in the histamine, but it gotta get touched. You know what I mean? Everything is going to turn out fine as long as I can touch it on your shoulder, your face, behind. Yo, you gotta show a little bit of love. I ain't trying to smack you, but I'm trying to make sure we act like we together at all times. It's me and you. 1 plus you equals 2. We like the 3, but we ain't the 1. Even if we got a son or daughter, I ain't trying to get caught that out there order. All right, let's go. All right. Caller. Wait a minute. Okay. Caller with the last number is 4828. Welcome to the Daily Go Get It Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
Finally. Okay,
Yes.
so I have a question. I used to date this guy, and it's weird. He didn't like to kiss. He didn't like PDA. I was okay with not, with the no PDA or whatever. He didn't like the hug. Well, he liked to kiss, but it had to be like a couple of seconds. So is it possible for somebody to be good at the during sex, but not necessarily, but still a cold fish?
You're asking a question. Is it possible for a person to be really good at sex, but still be a cold fish?
Yeah.
Well, no, because cold fish don't have sex.
So I thought it was like a lack of affection and not being touched, not wanting to be touched.
No.
So you think it has to be all the way across the board?
Yeah, pretty much. Cold fish normally refers to your sexual activity. Like you don't really want to do it. So wait a minute, you might be right, because you may be good at sex but still don't like to do it. Because it does. Being a cold fish doesn't necessarily mean that you can't perform. It just means that you don't be giving it up.
Mm-hmm.
Use a cold. You know what I mean? You got a king size bed. One is over here. The other one is over there. You got room for 2 more in the middle, but y'all ain't filling in that space. Get up off me. Yo, get up off me. This is loud ass snoring CPAP using ass jaw. Get off me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I looked at him like a cold fish because, and I felt like it was due to him not wanting to feel vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
With the hugging and not kissing for a long time. No cuddling in bed. Like eventually it improved, but there was a long period of time where those things lacked, and we would engage in sex, and then we wouldn't stay in one position too. It was kind of weird. I don't know. It was just fucking weird to me. I'm sorry.
So all right. So if a man doesn't really like PDA or is kind of frigid, he might not be a cold fish, but he might be frigid. You know what I mean? A little cold, little. But I'm trying to figure out how you can really be good at sex, because I'm thinking that same frigidity would kind of roll over into the bedroom. I'm thinking. I mean, your tool game might be all of that, but maybe you don't kiss. Maybe you don't rub. Maybe you don't cuddle afterwards. Like, yo, yeah, I know I tore that ass up, didn't I? Stay over there.
I don't know. It was good but mechanical, and I factored that in with everything else as far as vulnerability, you know. So it was good but mechanical. And then once he let his guard down some, it got better. Everything got a little better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know. I
So
think
when you
in my mind, for a guy, that's a cool fish.
okay, now when you say that you think he may have been afraid to be vulnerable.
Yes.
Okay. Now when I think about somebody being vulnerable, I'm thinking about them being in a position where it's hard for them to say no, or like, yeah, basically in positions where hiding or maintaining their composure might be really, really difficult,
Right.
for lack of a better term. So I'm saying just I'm liking to be touched, or submitting to be touched. I'm not sure if that would be vulnerability, but you can't account for how somebody else might look at it. You know what I mean? He may have looked at it as being vulnerable, but when you love somebody, being able to trust them shouldn't be that far, too much. It shouldn't be that far away, because if you love somebody, even if you don't tell them that you love them yet, maybe you feel like that makes you vulnerable. But if you love them and they haven't given you any reasons to be suspicious of their behavior, to be they haven't given you any reason to think that they are going to do something bad. And even the times when you were there with your guard way up, maybe they showed you without warning that they were good people. So when the trust comes, being vulnerable should change definitions. Like, maybe before you trust somebody, being vulnerable is putting yourself in a position of being trustworthy or being trusting. You know what I mean? After somebody has proven their good nature, their good intentions, and reinforced it, backed it up without you looking out for them, or threatening them, or giving them notice, putting them on notice. If they've done that organically and naturally, then yeah, the word vulnerable and the feelings of vulnerability should change. Like I can understand not wanting to cry around a girl or something like that. You don't want to show your true emotional side. Like, maybe you mistakenly ran over a squirrel while y'all was driving down the street, and you don't want to break down and start crying like, oh, Ray had a family at home, they need those nuts anyway. But other situations shouldn't signal vulnerability. Like, you shouldn't feel vulnerable just to like somebody and want to be around somebody or miss somebody. But let me ask you this. Do some people that you know or have ever heard of, do they think that being vulnerable is even just missing somebody? Is that a form of vulnerability with somebody, with some people?
Yeah. And he later did admit, like after we broke up, that was what he was going through. He had gone through a really bad breakup previous to me. And so he had like a serious guard up, and while he did improve, it just wasn't enough for me. I'm a very affectionate person. I like to be touched. I like to be hugged. I like to kiss more than a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than being with somebody who knows how to kiss. And they only give you 1, 2, 3 up. That's enough. So he felt like being too vulnerable, whether it be verbally or showing it through affection, made him feel weak. Because the last time he allowed himself to feel that way was with that person, and they wound up breaking his heart. So Yeah, something you need to work on.
Yeah. Okay. Because I've been in situations where somebody might have been hesitant or afraid to say that they loved or that they missed. You know what I'm saying? And it may be because they thought that, all right, if they love me already, or if they miss me already, then I can take advantage of them because I already got them like that. I got them on the hip, baby. I got shorty uptight. Ha ha. Yeah, I'm about to take all the money out of the account. Yeah, it's tax return time too. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. But I mean, everybody's not out to get somebody, and everybody's not always in a position to be able to take something away from somebody anyway. But when somebody can take away your good feelings, that's worse than money to me. You know what I mean? Because the good feelings that you have, or your soul, or your spirit, or you just your good vibes, that's not easy to replace. It's like it's like going to it's like when you go to your favorite spot, your little hangout spot, and it gets shot up. Like, you can't go there no more. You know what I mean? You can't get comfortable in there no more. Like, yeah, I mean, what's the chances that it'll get shot up again? I don't know what the chances are. I can't go there no more. You know what I mean? It was a safe space. It ain't safe no more. They shot the place up. People got shot. Mm-hmm. So yeah, when your spirit has been realigned and your soul has been taken away, and not the good way, you know what I mean, like the good way your soul gets snatched. You know what I'm saying? What you're talking about. The internet soul snatching part. Yeah, look at you, soulless. You got left without a soul. Poor, no soul. But anyway, yeah, relationships aren't always easy. But when you're talking about somebody who doesn't like to be touched, which is the original premise of this show, you're talking about somebody who doesn't like to be touched. I mean, that goes pretty deep. Like, what you mean? What you mean you don't like to be touched? Like, that's serious shit.
It's weird. And I felt like he needed to go talk to somebody. Mm-hmm. We're still great friends, and unfortunately, I wasn't willing to stick it out without getting the affection that I needed. Mm-hmm. Even though it did improve, I spent months, let's say 3 months, feeling like, is this guy really into me? Because anybody that's really into me is usually all over me. So I was looking at that like, oh, okay. This must be, I thought it was less than it actually was for him, only to find out later on that there were deep-rooted issues that, in my opinion, he needs to address even now, because he's never going to talk to anybody about it. Mm-hmm. And man or woman, I think that if you don't like to be touched, there's something way deeper going on. Way, way deeper.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. And that's the thing. That's the thing about dealing with somebody new or whatever. You don't know all of their history, and they may not be forthcoming with the truth about their history. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, you seeing that something is wrong. I don't know how long ago they got unplugged, but somebody definitely is out here with the socket out. You know what I mean? No wonder these Christmas lights ain't blinking. You know what I'm saying? Yo, first of all, the Santa ain't lit up. These lights ain't blinking. Yo, ain't no Frosty. The wreath on the door. We can't even see the shit from the street. Somebody plugging this. Yo, Christmas is only 8 days away, son. Yo, we don't. I'm just saying, shit is real out here. Shit is real. It got no affection. What you mean I can't touch you?
Yeah, I said, what you mean?
You know what I mean? What am I here for?
For real. And then he never wanted to be like out of my sight. And we lived in 2 different states. So when we would see each other, I'm like, oh, this is great. And he always wanted to be in my presence, always.
Uh-huh.
But it was I don't know. I just thought the shit was weird, man.
I think I know what it is.
What is it? That's why I'm asking you.
I think I do. I think
You're all knowing. So tell me.
No, I'm not, but I think I figured this out.
Which one? You are today.
That dude, at some point in his life, he was in love with a dog and it bit him.
That's what he called his first wife.
He may have called her a bitch, but she bit the shit out of his ass. She bit the shit out of his ass. Arr, arr. You know what I mean? You know, once your dog tastes your blood, you gotta get rid of the dog. You gotta get rid of the dog. Yeah. But yeah, so that's very weird. But you know the rappers back in the 80s, remember they didn't smile.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might have been dating Rakim.
Well, if I could be so lucky.
Move the crowd. Move the crowd. I take 7 MCs, put them in a line, and I take 7 more MCs who think they can rap. I can take 7 more MCs where I go for mine. Then there's 20 with MCs ain't up at the same time. He doesn't do it easy. All right, I'm just saying. Ironically, there were 21 people in the chat when I was saying that. Wow, this is prophetic.
Well, thank you for answering my question. I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you. I wish I could do more. I really wish I had the total answers, but I think that you're as close to the answer as you can get. Because, when somebody has been hurt or scarred or just kind of scarred by somebody or whatever, it's not as easy for some to get past it, get through it, or to overcome it as it may be for others who have a similar experience or even worse experience. So your experiences and your feelings are tailored to yourself. And sometimes you may be the type that can hang in there and deal with them and maybe even lead that team to victory. And sometimes like I got to get on the body here. This is too weird. All I'm trying to do is listen, dude. I'm trying to grease your scalp. What kind of nigga don't like a scalp grease? But that don't mean no, it don't. That does not. I'm here to tell you. Just because I got a bald head, that don't mean you know what I mean. I take the comb and part that shit just like hair is there. It's like role playing. I mean, grease my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have hair, I can't get my parted and greased. Shit. Braid my shit, bitch. Braid my shit. Shit, if you can wear fake hair and I can get mine braided. Even Stevens.
I don't wear fake hair.
No, maybe not you, but a large population of women do wear weaves. So if they can wear artificial hair and play with that shit and be combing it and whatever, then I can get my shit braided. If nothing else, at least grease my scalp. Get the motherfucking, all you got, just take the grease. You know what I mean? Give me some Dax and some Blue Magic. You know what I mean? Some sulfur. I don't care. I'm gonna part my. All right, take the comb. Take the comb. Take the comb
on your forehead.
Shit. I still buy I still buy all in one body wash. It's got the shampoo and shit. Don't count me out totally out of the game just because I don't have hair. That's the reason. That's part of the reason why black people can't get nowhere now. We discriminate against the bald.
Good thing I'm not black.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
it says it right there in the Bible. The bald shall inherit the earth.
but seriously, I've spent a lot of time, especially since we're still friends, wondering if I was just being too judgmental, if I wasn't patient enough. I mean, I feel like 3-4 months is way long enough to have experienced some growth or more growth than he experienced. So, okay. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm going to let you go.
All right.
Great film. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you. Don't hesitate to call in again.
All right, bye.
All right. Okay. And right after that, we have another caller on the line. Hold on. Caller with the last number is 5183. Hold on. We're going to take your call in just a second. Just hold on a second. First of all, I just want to tell y'all, I just want to say thank you for tuning into the Daily Go Getimism show. We got a little bit of time left. If y'all would like to call into the show, y'all can call in 267-874-1949. Once again, the number to call is area code 267-874-1949. And we can get you on up in here. Please don't call at 3:55, 3:58 or whatever, and try to get on up in here. You know, we want to get you in here at a respectable hour, but it's all good. So with that being said, call up with the last numbers, 5182. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
Well, thank you for having me.
Hey.
Hey. I want to tell you my personal experience.
Okay.
Where I took.
Okay.
The first one was with my ex-husband. The reason after a while I didn't want him to touch me is because of the way he was treating me. He was treating me pretty bad, so I just kind of wasn't. I just couldn't get there with him anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Now, secondly, this guy that now, he's a real sweetheart. I know him since school. He just don't pick up on social cues, and when he does come for the touch, it's just awkward as hell. I don't know why. He's just an awkward person. It's not that I don't like him, but he's awkward. Like, he'll go to touch your butt or something, trying to be cute or whatever, and not to sound immature, but it's just something about that. I don't know if it's just the energy is off or whatever, but that turns me off to the point where I don't even want to be touched by him.
So wait, is it him touching your butt or just having your butt touched that's turning you off? Is it the way he does it?
It's him.
Okay.
It's him. I said he's a sweetheart. We're cool, friendships, everything, but it's just this awkwardness, and it just kind of turns me off. I don't know if that even makes sense.
Well, sometimes some people's energy is just a little off. Even though you might be attracted to them, you may not be attracted to their energy. You know what I mean? Like you may have to be able to or learn to adjust to their energy or have them adjust to yours or find a way for y'all to meet in the middle. Sometimes it's like that. It's like having a situation that you want to work with. You might be in a situation that you believe in, but it's not doing enough for you in the meantime. It's not backing you up. You understand what I'm saying? Like maybe you are physically attracted to them. Maybe you even appreciate other things that they bring to the table, but something about the rest of their energy is just not, they're static. It's not coming through the way that you needed to come through. It's not fluid. It's not flowing right. It's just not laying. It's not laying the right way.
So in that situation, that's a dead killer. I don't think I can even pursue that any longer. I think I'm gonna exit the building when it comes to that because I mean I feel like that's important, when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Am I that?
But the thing is, from what you're saying, it doesn't sound like you're the type of person that doesn't like to be touched. It just sounds like he's not touching you the right way.
And maybe that's the issue why some people may not like to be touched because they're not touched the right way. People like miss out on social cues or they too aggressive with it. It could be stuff like that too. Because it's not like I don't want to be touched, but I just don't want to be touched by him anymore. Like it's just he just turns me off when he tries.
Okay.
That makes sense. Does that make sense?
I mean, listen, you know more about the situation than I do, of course, and you know the way you feel more than anybody else. So at the very least, I have to take your word for it. But the thing is this: you're not. When we were talking about people who hate being touched, we're talking about people who literally hate being touched. You know, you're talking about somebody touching you in the right way. Now, the only encouragement that I could probably offer to you is to show them. Like, I like this. I don't care if you have to take his hand and put him on your titty. Like, don't grab it. Don't hurt me, but feel it. Like, keep your hand open. Rub, let's say vigorously or aggressively, but don't gorilla my titty or some shit like that. A lot of times in matters of the heart or physical matters, we expect people to come already pre-equipped with knowing what to do. And they may know what to do in general, but do you like things tailored to yourself, or do you like to get what everybody else in the world is getting?
No, I mean, I don't mind, teaching or whatever. Not necessarily have to say it like that, but I don't mind being patient with a person and, explaining like what I like and what I don't like or whatever. It's not even in that aspect of it. I don't even know how to explain it like it. I mean, he probably kept me up, the same way he kept me and I don't know. I'm just gonna say because the last thing I wanted to say was, I know now that I'm married, and then thousands are dead fish, and now they're trying to get them a side to now, and one of my friends was like, when they first started dating, everything was on and popping. But as soon as they got married, that's when they got the cold fish.
You know what? I've heard a lot of men complain about that, and I have to say I don't understand it. Like, huh? Like, I can't understand a woman becoming unhappy after marriage to the point where she becomes a cold fish. If you're a cold fish, you're a cold fish. So I don't really understand that, and it could be because I haven't been married. But I can't see a situation going down like that because by the time you marry somebody, and now a lot of people are getting married without really knowing each other that well. There's a lot of internet things going on. People get married within 90 days or under a year or whatever. So they're really getting to know each other as they are married, which I don't think is a good idea, but I can't tell nobody how to live. But in one of the pitfalls in that situation is you may not have known a person you may not have known what kind of changes they go through because you didn't know them. You know what I mean? So you think that they're getting new because they're not acting the same way that they acted when you first met them. But you only met them 6 months ago or a year ago, or whatever. So you don't know how they will perform when they're under pressure, when they're afraid, when they have been stressed out too long, when they haven't gotten enough sleep, when they feel like the end is near, or when they get overconfident or whatever. You haven't been with them long enough to understand all of those things. So you learning. It's like on the job training, and this ain't the place to do that. But That's the only way that I could see a woman doing a 360 change after they get married, because it doesn't make any sense. If she liked sex before she got married, she should like it now. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if she was faking orgasms the whole time, faking her involvement and her contentment with it the whole time, then you ain't no fucking wonder. But also, if you are a man who knows your woman's body, which every man should kind of know, if you've gotten to know your woman, you know what I mean? If you've gotten to know your woman, and listen, I've always said, a woman can only fake an orgasm up until the time she has a real orgasm. That's it. Once you discover the real one, you know what the fake ones look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's going to open your eyes like, wait a minute. Well. Turns out all that yelling and screaming and all of that was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she turned on the juice and shut the fuck up, shivering and shit. Look at her. She went from a cold fish to a fish out of water. Huh? I'm just saying.
Next time, an orgasm.
Wait, say that again?
That should be your next topic, faking orgasm.
Oh, we've done it before. You know what I'm saying? This is a faking orgasm friendly atmosphere. You know what I mean? Listen, we deal with the truth over here. Like, oh, wait a minute. We ain't faking no orgasm. I mean, you can do it if, listen, women do it all the time for whatever reasons. It's not always sinister. Like I was talking to a woman a few weeks ago, and she was saying how when her before her husband passed, she used to fake orgasms with him all the time because he couldn't perform. He was very sickly, and so she liked penetration, and she didn't really like oral, so he couldn't do anything in the area of penetration. So he would just perform oral on her. So she would act like she really liked it, but she didn't really. That wasn't her thing. You know what I mean? She liked to go to Pound Town. So she wasn't faking it for her purposes. She was faking it because she didn't want him to feel bad. He was already sick and dying, and she wanted him to feel like he was pleasing her, because that meant a lot to him. So it's not always a bad thing, but it's not really. It's only going to help one side. So yeah, but it is what it is.
Actually, thank you for having me on.
But thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
All
right. You have a good night.
You too.
All right. So all the women who fake orgasms, please call 267-874-1949. We can talk about it. We may do that. We haven't done a full show about faking orgasms. That's not. We're gonna do that on Thursday. It's gonna be the fake orgasm show. So bring all your fake orgasms to the Daily Go Get 'Em Business Show, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna set it now. Faking orgasms. Why you faking orgasms? You know it ain't real. You're faking orgasms. No, real shit. We're going to talk about that on Thursday. Faking orgasms. That ain't for the weak. It may not be for the strong either. Yeah, faking orgasms. I said faking orgasms. We're faking orgasms. Faking orgasms. Faking orgasms. Faking orgasm. 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 It wasn't real, but he He liked the way she feeling, even though she wanted him to get up off her, but he made the stroke softer. She figured if she let out a few screams, maybe a few shrieks, she could get paid a few weeks. She was faking orgasm, baby. She was making last, baby. Like Keith Sweat, make it last forever. She was faking orgasm forever. She ain't never released the juice, never gave him the boost. Faking orgasm. Faking orgasm. Faking orgasm. Faking orgasm. Faking orgasm. Faking orgasm. Listen, man, we about to get on up out of here. We're about to get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. I really do. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Macho Man says, what time is it at your place? It is 4:03 in the morning. 4:03 in the morning, Philly Eastern Standard Time. No crime has been committed. No one's gotten shitted on. We just trying to do the thing as close to dawn. In about 2 hours, maybe 3, is going to be daylight, and that's something to see. Some of us got to go to bed. Some of us are getting up to go to work and sleep for 8 hours. Yo, it still works. Everything is going to be all right. We're going to make sure we do it each and every night. And we do this thing. The lights are shining bright. I'm feeling good tonight. Yo, you feeling all right? I hope you are. I hope the stars are aligned and they making sure that you're getting your money and shining. Just like the North Star or the Milky Way. We gonna get the shit getting crazy and silky today. And hey, yeah, I'm feeling that. Yo, I hope that I'm appealing that. All right. Okay, reloaded. Okay. Lord, we about to get on out of here. We about to do these birthday shout outs. Faking up gas. Okay, all right. Faking up. Okay, all right. Matthew Wilson, what's good? What's good, y'all? All right, man. Let's do these birthday shout outs. Let's do this. We got some birthday shout out to do. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious December 17th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them. Make it feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. We get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. We get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. We get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. And I say, Shan Love, happy birthday to you. And also, C Laws, happy birthday is Shay Marie. And my girl, Darlene Chester. And Akila Scott. And Nigel Holland. My girl, Regina Smith Spencer. And my girl, that's like my young niece, Antoinette Page. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious. December 17th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. I say, go hard, go for yours. Go hard, go for yours. And remember, yo, she don't like to be touched. She don't really like to kiss or hug a whole lot much. But You gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe one day she gonna let the God come through. And a breakthrough is what you're looking for, but you can't treat her like a virgin. You can't treat her like a whore. You're trying to meet her somewhere in the middle, but she won't let you get in the middle because not because your thing is little, it's because she ain't really trying to hear it. But sometimes she give up some sex if she's in the spirit, but maybe she's a little religious. She's in the word. I don't know. I heard that if you give her a little drink of wine, but you don't want to get caught out there like a date rape. But this kind, this time's gonna be all right. This time, I said this time's gonna be all right. This time, I said this time. There was a song back in the 80s called "This Time." All right. All right. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. You might be dealing with a cold fish tonight, and hopefully sometime during the week it'll be all right. Maybe you can get hit off at least once a month or something. Is more than you was getting before. Don't front. Well, the front or the back is going to make you feel some kind of way, and you act like you've been having it the way like you was Burger King, but you ain't been getting a thing. King, so you sing that sad old song thinking everybody is living like you. That ain't what the neighbors do. You been hearing them bumping their head against the wall, and all you heard was a bunch of cat calls. Like, wow, he tearing that ass up. Meanwhile, you laying under covers with you with others. You ain't getting nothing, brother. It's gonna be all right one day, but right now you gotta play. Go in the bathroom. You shouldn't have to jerk your shit in front of your girl. What's up with that? Some girls like you to. Speaking of which, listen, there are women out there that like to see a man go ahead and masturbate in front of them. I've never understood it, but I've heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, no, I'm not wasting this night. But okay, all right, it is what it is. Listen, what I eat don't make you shit. What you eat don't make me. What I eat don't make you. What you eat don't. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 2 a.m. for another daily Go Get 'Emism show. So make sure y'all come through. The thing's gonna be hot, son. I promise you, it's gonna be on fire. Ah, peace. Have a good night. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to. Oh wait, man. Hold on, man. Take off my bones, man. You know what I mean? Loosen up. I get the clock out. Take the microphone off. Take y'all uniform off too. I don't want y'all taking y'all uniform home with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Wear that when you at work. All right. Peace.